welcome, welcome for today's program. Today is August 13th, Tuesday. Also in Tamil calendar, we call it Adi Seva. So today is a very auspicious day because, and also not only auspicious, it's also very exciting day because here we're going to we're going to discuss on chapter 11. So as we say that, yesterday we spoke on, discuss on chapter 10. Whereby, okay, before that, first we start with chapter 7, knowledge of the absolute. So what is that absolute knowledge? Okay, it's its introduction. Then from there, Krishna went and shows how you can attain the supreme. Okay, then he spoke about confidential knowledge. Okay, the most confidential knowledge. And in chapter 10, the opulence of the absolute, Krishna says, I will speak to you even more confidential knowledge. The knowledge that which is more, which has never heard before. Okay, because you're my friend, you're my very dear to me, I will speak to you further. Then Opulus says, okay, and today we're going to speak on the universal form. Okay, remember like yesterday when we were discussing, we were saying about some bogus spiritual leaders. Okay, the spiritual leaders who claim themselves as God or claim that they have some kind of mystic power and all these kind of things. So how to discover them? Because this is also another big challenge that we should be able to distinguish and identify. Example, I heard and I read somewhere, I just can't recall, but it's many years ago. They say in the hellish kingdom, there's a special hell created only for the astrologer. You know, the prediction that astrologer makes, it makes a big impact in someone's life. If he simply cheats for the sake of money and all these things, he goes to different, this is a kind of hell, because it changes a direction of a human being. It's a huge karma, terrible bad karma. And similarly, when these kind of bogus people come and claim themselves as God and try to introduce some kind of way of life, cheap way of achieving things. So all these kind of things are also considered bad karma, because we are diverting a soul, a person who are on the way for liberation. It is at least better that they remain in where they are. It's always remain better that they live a life of an animalistic way, right? Or life of just like a typical karmi who don't know God or this thing. It's better. But then get into this bogus religious system, because the bogus religion system, it has a huge impact. Okay, the bogus religious system, it can even divert a person. It even can take a person out of this the context of liberation. It's very dangerous. So here, Krishna start to speak on this system. I mean, in this universal form, so that we could distinguish. Okay, here we are not trying to preach to anyone, or we are not trying to, what they call impress anyone. This is for your own nourishment. It's for your own nourishment and your own conviction. How convinced are you? All right, on this topic of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, with that, let's start this program. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 11, title Universal Form. Before that, we fold our hand together. We offer our obeisances to all our spiritual masters, all our preceptors, acharyas, to Sri Sri Radha Krishna, to Sri Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, and to what they call Panchatattva. Okay, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, and all the Panchatattvas, and all the previous acharyas, and also to the book Bhagavatam, to the book Bhagavad Gita, the personified, so that we will be blessed abundantly. Our abundance of blessings is not financial success. Okay, because financial success is part, it is only, it is part of the deal. All right, if you go to work, you are paid. All right, but it takes a big deal of effort, and your income end of the month is just a amount. Okay, so and once we receive that money, then immediately we spend. I mean, usually I've seen people spend it off within matter of days. Okay, within matter of weeks, they start to settle off all the payment. Second weeks, third week, and the final 1 week before that salary or 5 days before the salary, they are almost broke. So the money is part and parcel. Okay, we actually do not need to pray or worship or ask Krishna for money because it is granted naturally, right? You are like, it's as though you're praying to Krishna. Krishna, give me oxygen so I can breathe. Why we need to pray to Krishna to give you oxygen when the oxygen is there for you? Similarly, the part and parcel of our success and our this thing is just like it is all basically established for you. Okay, that's why what Krishna says: if you surrender to me, I preserve what you have and I provide what you lack. Okay, so that you do not need to be in anxiety and to over endeavor for something which is so mundane, so that you can concentrate your mind and your intelligence in service of Krishna and to elevate yourself to the next level. Okay, so anyway, so what we need to pray to Krishna, we pray to Krishna, back to Krishna, just to give us the understanding, because Krishna said that, remember, I will bring the torch of, no, I mean, I just bring the torch. I'll bring the knowledge, I have a torch in the form of knowledge. To those who have surrendered to me, those who engage their mind in me, the service me, I will bring the torch. Torch means like the light, okay, the light, obor. Or just say the torch, okay, you know that in what they call, what is called? In Olympics, you know, they take the thing and start running. The light, the lamp, torch, they call torch, T-O-R-C-H. I will bring the torch of knowledge and I will dissipate, that means remove the darkness born out of ignorance. Darkness can be dissipated by torch. Ignorance can be dissipated by knowledge. So I'll bring the torch of knowledge and remove or dissipate the darkness born out of ignorance. Okay, we pray to Krishna. Why not that boon happens today? Why not that boon happens now, at this very moment? If Krishna desires, at any second he can give it to you. So we beg Krishna. Why not Krishna now? Why are you still waiting for us? What purification do I need? I'm so uninformed. I'm so unfortunate. I'm living in such a perishable body. I don't have time, dear Krishna. Why not now? Okay. If you are pleased with my effort, my endeavor, please give this boon now to understand your mystery, to give me the knowledge so that I can what they call digest the knowledge from Bhagavad Gita. Okay. So with that, let's pray to Krishna. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapidam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Karamayam Darati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Uttapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagar Jadam Shahagana Raghunathan Vidam Tam Sajivam Satvaitam Savaduta Parjana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakan Vidam Cha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Stude Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Panchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubevacha Paditanam Pavinebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimade Jayapataka Swaminiti Namine Namacharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradayine Gaurakada Damadaya Nagara Tarine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasachare Starine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shiva Shari Gaura Bhaktavranda. Come on, everyone together. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Om Tat Sat. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nasta Prayesu Abhadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavata Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. So, without further delay, let's start our program on chapter 11. You all can see the slide.
Yes.
Is it recording, right? Okay, recording. So ISKCON Malaysia proudly presents Gita Gyan, the essence of Bhagavad Gita, chapter 11, the universal form. So before we start, let's we offer obeisances to the Pancha Tattva, who is so merciful, who came in Kali Yuga just to deliver all of us. Now, when you see in the middle, this is called Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is combined with Srimati Radharani. And over here, you see Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu is actually Balaram. And when you see here Gadadhar Pandit is actually, what do you call, Gadadhar Pandit is actually Radharani expanded. Okay, she's Radharani. And when you look at this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita. Okay, Advaita Prabhu. And he is none other than Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu combined. Okay, Sadasiva and Mahavishnu combined. And this is Srivasadi. So this is the form of a devotee who is Narada Muni. Okay, Sri Narada, Devarishi Narada. So when Krishna comes, he doesn't come by himself, but he comes along with all his confidential servants and all his energies. So that's why they are called as Pancha Tattva. So this Pancha Tattva is actually, it is the form that we should always dwell and always think and meditate in our heart. So in Kali Yuga, just by simply chanting, remember that chanting that I say, Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Shiva Shari Gaura Bhakta Vranda. So this the Pancha Tattva mantra is to them. Okay, let's pay obeisances to this Pancha Tattva. And let's look at this. And we also pay obeisances to Sri Narsingadev. So today I would like to share with you this Narsingadev, because this Narsingadev is one of the kind in the world. Not only is one of the kind in the world, it's one of the kind. Oops, I supposed to spotlight. Okay. So why can't do this? Right. Okay. So this Narshinga day. There are 11 types of Narshinga. Lakshmi Narshinga and Vayu Narshinga, Jwala Narshinga. Like that, there are so many types of Narshinga. But among all the Narshinga Dev, the most ferocious, the most scariest one is they call Ugra Narshinga, the 11th one. This Ugra Narshinga is a form of Narshinga which is so fierce. And this form of Narshinga Dev, it is not something that we should worship in Kali Yuga, especially. It is not meant for that. Okay. And it is only can be found, the nearest that we can find this Ugra Narshinga, it is in heavenly kingdom, Indraloka. It's not available in this world. So one day, there was a big disturbance from the Bangladeshi. These Bangladeshi flows always terrible. So they came and disturbed, that the Muslims from there, they tried to come and attack that Mayapur temple. They were giving so much of problem because they start to see this movement is gone, it start to spread and it start conquering things, conquering places. All right. So they are going around and they are going around like they are spreading very widely in Bengal, because that time Bengal has only two extreme things. Only either they are communists or they are extremists. Yes, someone is speaking. Yamuna, okay. So that time, so they all discussed and everything. Then they decided to install the deities of Lord Narsingha Dev. So, and the person who in charge of this the program of installing deity is called Atma Tattvadas. Atma Tattva Prabhu, so Prabhupada disciple. So he went to the South India, and he was then at first they all discussed and they made the sketch. They just draw. They got the sketch. After they got the sketch, so they say, okay, let's install this form of Narsingha Dev. Okay, then he took the sketch and went to the South India, Tamil Nadu, and went there and looked for the artisan sculpture. So he went and at last they found a sculpture. And what happened when he saw that form of Narsingha, he started to wonder, how come this form looks different? All right. Then they had that the Sastra, they have their Vedic literature about Narsingha Dev. So when they start to see the form and they start to read, and the guy who's supposed to make that the sculpture, when he saw that the form that they're asking, he got a shock of his life. And he said, he can't do this. Why? Because the Narsingha that they're asking is called Ugra Narsingha, or in other words, they call Stanu Narsingha, the most fierce form of Narsingha. Ugra Viram, Mahavishnu, Ugra, very fierce. He said, no, I can't do this for you. They said, no, please think about it. And that the devotees are begging him. He said, no, cannot. This is only the nearest you can find is 7. But in this world, I can't do this, no. And that time, what happened? That night, the sculpture's guru came into the dream and says, no, you do this for them. You do this for them. All right. So they got a green light from the guru to do it. Then after that, they need to look for a stone. The stone should be a living stone. That means the stone, a black stone, granite, and the granite should be alive. So how they alive? That means they have to find a stone where a kind of insect, they come through this way, they penetrate into and come out the other way. I mean, the kind of insects that chew on this stone should have gone through that way. So, and they were looking and looking, then another 1 year gone, and at last they found it. And after they found it, then what happened? They start to, cut the story short, they start to do the sculpture. So the flow start to create, and imagine it's such a beautiful work of this thing. The beautiful form of Narsingha Dev appeared. When he saw that thing is so beautiful, what happened? As usual, the typical Indian way of doing things in India, he called up that Atma Tattva and the team and says, I already done, but I'm going on holiday. All right, I'm going holiday. Later, I'll give it to you. And they wanted some extra payment or something like that because the thing turned out to be very well. So they want to delay it so that they pay extra. Okay, I think they count by daily work or something like that. When they did, and that day was such a heavy rain. And when the rain was so heavy, the cottage where they make this nourishing a day start burning. Can you imagine in a heavy rain, the cottage which is made of leaves were burning. Everyone, in that village, everyone is a sculpture. When they saw that, everyone got a shock. They say, how can it be in a rain, the hut which is made of mud and this what they call these leaves burning? Immediately, that sculpture came back and called up this Atma Tata, said, please, I don't want to keep him here anymore. Please take him and go. Okay. Like that, the appearance, of course, it's a long story. I cut short. When you look at the lotus feet of this form, when you I believe you all can see the lotus feet. Okay. In this form, you see one leg up and one leg in front and one leg at the back. One leg in front, one leg at the back. You look at the hand like this, and you see at the hip there, he's bending in front, bending forward. So one leg in front, keep bending forward, and you know what? He ready to jump. He ready to jump. And this form, Lord Narasinghadev, actually appears to protect the devotees. To protect the devotees. Ever since this Narasinghadev was installed, Mayapur became peaceful. There's no more bandit. In fact, one day came with a fire and bomb, and there was a big fight. Until they throw a bomb, and there's one Maharaj, Prabhupada disciple. What is his name? He preaches in Indonesia. Bhakti. What happened when they throw the bomb? He have no choice. He kicked the bomb, and his leg exploded. He saved that place. If not, it should have created a very big mess, big damages. They throw the bomb and he kicked, and the leg got exploded. Right? He's still with the tongkat, so stretcher and without a leg. I forgot his name. Anyway, so we all pray to Lord Narasinghadev. Dear Lord Narasinghadev, please protect us from ignorance. We are very vulnerable. There are so many things which is so attractive in this world that our uncontrolled senses sometimes get carried away. My eyes get carried away with all the beautiful things and glittering things. My nose carried away with all this kind of fragrance. My tongue carried away with all this kind of palatable food, enjoyment, unnecessary talking, unnecessary argument, discussion, trying to make myself, prove myself as something great through oratory skill. My ears always get carried away with all these kind of gossips, all the things which is not necessary to be known. Okay. And my uncontrolled sense of touch, always seeking and thinking of many ways to this thing. Right. So we pray to Lord Narasinghadev, please protect us from these uncontrolled senses, so that we can fully concentrate and we can just understand the essence of Bhagavad Gita. May he protect us from the front. May he protect us from the back. May he protect us from the left and right and in between and up and down, and in total of 10 direction. North, south, east, west, northwest, southwest is a total 8, up and down, in total 10 direction. May he protect us. May he protect our speech. May he protect from our mind. May he protect our intelligence. May he protect our ego. All right. Our mind and ego is just like something like a chanchala. It's just like a monkey cannot sit in one place. It keeps jumping here and there. May he protect our mind. May he protect our intelligence. May he reveal us the thing that we're supposed to know, that we understand things as it is. May he make us a great servant to our spiritual master and to the preceptors. May he protect us from all sides. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jwalantam Sarvato Mukam Narasingham Vishanam Badram Mrityur Mrityum Namamiyaham. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jwalantam Sarvato Mukam Narasimham Vishanam Badram Mrityur Mrityum Namamiyaham. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jwalantam Sarvato Mukam Narasimham Vishanam Badram Mrityur Mrityum Namamiyaham. Narasimha Swami ki jai. With that contemplation, we start the program. And also such a beautiful Radha and Krishna, surrounded by all these beautiful gopis. Okay, this is the deity in. Can see where the deity is so beautiful. All right, so today we dedicate this program to His Divine Grace, Abhay Charanaravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, founder of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And this program is inspired by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj, GBC and Spiritual Master. And of course, dedicated to my dear friend, Anadi Jagannath Prabhu of Bengaluru ISKCON Sheshadipuram. Any success, any merit, or anything that the fruit of this effort, all to be dedicated to His Grace Anadi Jagannath. May He bless us so that we can further do this program and inspire not hundreds but thousands of devotees into this beautiful understanding of Bhagavad Gita. So let's look at today's Gita Mahatmya. See what it says. Gita Ditaya Yenapi Bhakti Bhavena Chetasa Veda Sastra Puranani Tena Ditani Sarvasha. Let's see what it says. The study of the Vedas and Puranas. Verily, the study of all scriptures. That means the study of the Vedas and Puranas. Or verily, or in other words, the study of all scriptures, every scriptures, is completed in all respect by one who studies the Gita with devotion. So when we start to study the Gita with devotion, it is considered that we have completed the entire Shastra. Everything that should has been known. Because like, if you look at it, there's so many Puranas, Kanda Purana, Vishnu Purana, Markandeya Purana, this Garuda Purana. Like that, there's so many Vedic literatures out there. So all that you consider completed, consider you're done just by study the Gita with devotion. Why they say devotion? Because when you start to study the Gita with devotion with full respect, that's when the thing that you're supposed to see, you can see. Just if you just read like a book, like when you start going, you may miss one or two words there, which is very vital. So that's why we just study one by one. The study of what? The Vedas. Study means what? Is it reading? Right? So study. So now we compare with devotion. So study with devotion. Okay? So that means I am looking at the Gita with full respect. It is not just like a storybook. I'm just lying on the couch and just reading with full respect. So that means I will not miss anything. So understanding of the Gita from the introduction, we shall find therefore in Bhagavad Gita that the complete whole is comprised of the Supreme Controller. You mean what? The complete whole is the comprised of the Supreme Controller. The controlled living entities, the cosmic manifestation, eternal time and karma, or activities, and all these are explained in these texts. All of these taken completely from the complete whole, and the complete whole is called Supreme Absolute Truth. The complete whole and the complete Absolute Truth are the complete personality of Godhead Sri Krishna. All manifestation are due to his different energy. He is complete whole. In the 11th chapter, the Lord is addressed as Prapitamaha, because Brahma is addressed as Pitamaha, the grandfather, and he, Krishna, is creator of the grandfather. So he's called Pratitamaha. So no one should claim to be the proprietor of anything. One should accept one thing set aside for him by the Lord as his quota in his maintenance. Okay? Okay, now let's look at this. Okay, so what is meant here, Prabhupada is saying is here. Oh, no. Okay, can you see the screen? Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, so this is called from the Shri Ishopanishad. Bhagavad Gita is called Gita Upanishad. But there's another Upanishad is called Upanishad. Okay, the knowledge that brings one nearer to the Supreme Personality. And you look at this first verse, they call the invocation. Right? The invocation verse says, Om Purnam Ada Purnam Idam Purnat Purnam Udachyate Purnashya Purnam Adaya Purnam Eva Vashishyate. What does it mean? It says, the personality of Godhead is perfect and complete. And because it's completely perfect, all emanation from him, such as phenomena world, are perfectly equipped as complete wholes. Whatever is produced of the complete whole is also complete in itself because he's the complete whole. Even though so many complete units emanate from him, it remains complete balance. Okay. So what does that mean? Okay. Just for you to give you a quick understanding about this. All right. Let me show you. Okay. Now, when you look at this, so that means here, when you look at, can you see this yellow, right? So this is a thing called complete and perfect. Okay, this is called complete and perfect. Complete and perfect. Okay. In this complete and perfect situation, okay, anything that comes out from him, anything that comes out from this complete and perfect, okay, now let's look at this. Anything that comes out from this complete and perfect, so why is it so big? I can't control the thing anyway. So anything that comes out from this complete and perfect, okay, because when you see this area is complete, and anything that come out from the complete, what they call it? And perfect complete, and because it's completely perfect, anything emanates from him, such as phenomena world, are perfectly equipped with complete whole. That means this also consider complete, perfect. Okay. It's complete. Okay, I just use this. Perfect. So that means anything that comes out from that means anything that comes out from this complete situation, complete whole, that everything that emanate, it still remain perfect. So far, so good. You all can understand this?
Yes, Prabhu.
So that means it's completely perfect. So that means whatever things that I create, they say like I am the perfect one. Whatever things I create is still remain perfect. Okay. Then at the same time, whatever once this complete and perfect thing created this situation, whatever things that also come from here, example, anything that comes from here, yeah, what is this? Okay, anything that come from here, anything that also come from here is still remain complete and perfect. Okay, so that means first, that means in other words, what we can understand, Krishna creates this world. From what Krishna created, it's complete. And from that complete, anything that emanates, that means it's from there, Garbhodaksha Vishnu, Kshirodaksha Vishnu, from there it came, everything remains complete. So at the same time, also it says, even though so many complete units come out from him, even though so many perfect and complete units are coming out from this, the main, and this one still remain as complete. Okay. I hope you all understand.
Yes.
Okay, great. So how we can, okay, example. Okay, just for your understanding, we can see like this. You can look at the sea. You can look at the body of water. Even though the sea, the water is sucked by the clouds, it evaporates to the sky, it still remain steady and still remain full. And after that, it goes and pours and it comes back to the sea again in the form of river. The sea still doesn't overflow. You understand? Just understand that way. So that means the complete whole, whatever things that they create remain complete. And this complete thing, whatever that emanate from this, still remain complete. That is perfect. Because the creation, the creator is perfect. Okay, so you all understand, eh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, great. Because it took me so much of hard work to understand this. That's why I'm trying to teach you. I'm trying to receive from current slide.
Yes, I understand, Prabhu. We understand, Prabhu.
Right, great. Okay, so that's why it says, at the same time, he also says that we should accept everything according to the quota. Where is it? He should only accept things aside from by his quota of his maintenance. He's also from that book just now, Ishopanishad, Atyahara. Okay, so everything is given to you according to your quota. Okay, let's move on. So, okay, now let's look at this universal form. Okay, what is Virat Rupa? What does it mean by Virat Rupa? What does it mean by huge big form? The Virat Rupa is of the Lord was especially manifested, not for the benefit of Arjuna. Take note of this, huh? The Virat Rupa of the Lord was especially manifested, created, not for the benefit of Arjuna, but for that unintelligent class of men. Okay, so that means the Virat Rupa was especially manifested not for Arjuna. Remember this, not for Arjuna, but for that unintelligent class of men. Who is that unintelligent class of men? Okay, who accepts anyone or everyone as an incarnation. That means any Tom, Dick, and Harry, suddenly they come and says, I am God, you'll accept it. Okay, that's the thing. Now you can see in India, those who claim themselves as God, they are very rich. They are super rich. Okay, like recently, there's one joker came out. Okay, he's called as Sankaran Baba, right? He looks like one of that actor, the Telugu movie actor, and he's big time bogus. He dances with the girl, and he tells this is how he danced during Rasa Leela dance. Yeah, and he started to show in Krishna Leela what he did. End up he was arrested for molesting the girls. But recently they say he's out or something. I'm not sure what. So this kind of people, and you know what is the best thing? You know, he can give interview. You know, during Krishna's time, you know why I tell Arjuna to fight? These kind of jokers, you know. So that means people are becoming more and more less intelligent. They can simply accept everyone or anyone as incarnation of the Lord, and so misled in the general mass of people. Someone is not muted, I think. Now, for them, the indication is that one should ask the chief incarnation. That means the indication is that, so for the indication that they should ask the chief incarnation to exhibit his Virat Rupa. So now you understand when Krishna says that he's God, what are the things he did? First, he spoke philosophy. Then he gave his all his understanding, philosophical understanding. And now he's going to show his Virat Rupa or the what they call Vishwarupa. Right? So that means he should exhibit his Virat Rupa so that he will be established as an incarnation. Okay. So there's a commentary of Bhagavatam, chapter 2, Canto 2, text 21, chapter 1, text 24. The universal form is a temporary manifestation of the Lord that embodies all created things, Srimad Bhagavatam. So that means we understand from here, this thing is just simply created just to inform all of us how we should identify. Okay, let's look at 1042 just as a recap. Atava bahuna kimya tena tavarjuna vishtabyahang idang krishnam ekam shena stito jagat. Okay, now, so what Arjuna said, Krishna says, but what need there, Arjuna, for all this detailed knowledge? Because Arjuna wants to know all his detailed knowledge. So with a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support this entire universe. I pervade, that means I control and support this entire universe just with a single fragment. Okay. Now let's look at chapter 11, text 1. Arjuna Vacha, just give me a second. All right. So, Arjuna Vacha Maddanugrahaya Paramang Guhyam Adhyatma Sanjnitam Yatvayoktam Vachastena Mohoyam Vigato Mama. Arjuna said, by my hearing, the instruction you have kindly given me about this most confidential spiritual subject, my illusion has now been dispelled. Okay, because in the chapter 11, in chapter 10, Krishna says, I'm going to give you more and even more confidential. So Arjuna says, by my hearing, the instruction you have kindly given me, the instruction, not suggestion, instruction, you have kindly given me about this most confidential spiritual subject. My illusion has now dispelled. So now I'm more clearer. Okay, then in 11.3, Arjuna is saying, Evam etat yatattvang atmanang parameshvara trashtum ichchami te rupam aishwaram purushottama. What does it mean? Oh, greatest of all personalities, the supreme form. Though I see you here before me. So Arjuna is telling, now I can see you, though I can see you before me in your actual position, as you have described yourself, because you described, right? I wish to see how you have entered into this cosmic. Okay. Like example, how from Narayana he went to Karanakshay, from Karanakshay went to Garbhodakshay, from Garbhodakshay went into Shirodakshay and entered into every of us. So now Arjuna want to see that. Okay. So he's wishing, I wish to see you how you enter into this cosmic manifestation. I want to see that form of yours. Then, now, of course, we jump few verses. Now let's look at verse 5 and 6. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Pashyame Partha Rupani Shatashota Sahasrasha Nana Viddani Divyani Nana Varna Kritini Pashyadityan Vashun Rudran Ashvino Marutastata Bahunya Drista Purvani Pashyar Charyani Bharata. Let's see what's this. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, my dear Arjuna, O son of Pritha, see now my opulence, hundreds of thousands of varied, divine and multicolored form. What? He says, now my dear Arjuna, O son of Pritha, see my opulence. What? Hundreds of thousands of varied, that means the varieties of divine and multicolored form. That means there's so many forms. Oh, best of the Bharatas, see here the different manifestation. You see, now see here the different manifestation of Adityas, Vasus, Rudras, Ashwini Kumaras, and all other demigods. Behold, the many wonderful things which no one has ever seen or heard of before. So he said, look, that's something that have no one heard and seen before. Okay. Then He continues. Okay. 7 and 8. Ehaikastang jagat krishnam pashyat pashyadya sacharacharam mama dehe gudakesha yachanya drashtum ichasi natu mang shakyase drashtum anenaiva svachakshusha divyang dadami te chakshu pashyami yogam aishwaram. Oh Arjuna, whatever you wish to see. Now Krishna is saying, whatever you wish to see, behold at once in this body of mine. Okay, this universal. Okay, I just put a highlight first. Okay. So what Krishna says, oh Arjuna, whatever, first thing, you wish to see. Okay, whatever you want to see, wish to see. And he says, behold at once. Okay, where? In the body of mind. So that means all these things is what Krishna, Arjuna is saying is in the body of Krishna. The universal form can show you whatever you now desire to see. Okay, that means he said the universal form can show you whatever you now desire to see. And secondly, whatever you may want to see in the future. That whatever things that you want to see in the future. This is the highlight. Everything moving and not moving is here completely in one place. But you cannot see me in your present eyes. Then Krishna said, but you cannot see in your present eyes. Therefore, I give you the divine eyes. Behold my mystic opulence. So Krishna tongue, give me the eyes. And with that eyes, Arjuna start to see all these things. So what we can understand here, what are the possibilities that Arjuna should have seen? Look at this. That whatever form that whatever you now desire to see and whatever you may want to see in the future. So see in the future means 5,000 years ago, Arjuna saw this Hari Nama Sankirtan. He saw ISKCON, the creation of this Hare Krishna movement worldwide. And he saw that all the people who are from different types of background, despite being born into a horrible background, they can come from any kind of background. It reminds me about a story once. Indra Yamuna Maharaj was giving a story. Indra Yamuna Maharaj and his best friend, Giriraj Swami, I think. Giriraj Swami, yes. Both of them were in Scandinavian country giving initiation. All right, he was giving initiation. During that initiation, you know what happened? They were all the people together. Then I think Giriraj Swami was giving the initiation, and Indra Yamuna Maharaj was at site. And he said, and there was a young girl came and accepting initiation. And before that, the Maharaj asked, so tell me about you. Who are you? Where you're from? And everything. And that devotee who are going to take initiation, you know what she said or not? My dear Maharaj, I came from a family of cannibal. They say, what? Cannibal. We live by the shore. And we live near the, what they call what sea is that? There's the Sweden there, there's one sea, the Red Sea. There's a sea that is a very rough sea always. All right, it's a rough sea. They used to go there and to catch crabs, big, giant crabs. You know what is that? What Red Sea, a giant sea, Black Sea or some kind of sea. But very rough. Huh?
North Sea.
What sea?
It's the North Sea.
North Sea. Very rough, right?
Yes, it's very rough.
Yes. Thank you, Prabhu. So the North Sea. Yeah. So the whenever the ship sails, due to that heavy turbulence and everything, sometimes the ship sinks. The ship sinks. So when the ship sinks, the body of the sailor will be washed to the shore. And her family member, her forefathers, usually like to eat that body. And after that, she said, my grandmother said, my great-grandmother said, the eyeball of a British especially is the most tasty. And the Maharaj said, enough, stop it. And another Maharaj, they started like, oh my God. Because when you accept initiation, when you accept initiation, the spiritual master takes all your karma. That means you have become like karmic free, so that you have chance. Your karmic level reduced so tremendously, so you have a taste to chant Hare Krishna. And they are so merciful. And imagine a person who came from the family of a cannibal who eats human being. And she accepts the initiation. Another story is in France. There's a bum. Okay, also a story from Indra Yamuna Maharaj. A bum was high on drugs and he's a hippie. And because he took so much of drugs, his brain got burnt. I mean, he's got everything got burnt up. Okay, he's so like terrible, heavy on drugs. One day, Prabhupada is coming to France and they were inviting people. So that Mataji was so excited, she invites everybody, including the bum. Imagine the bum was like that. And suddenly she said, please come. My spiritual master is coming. Please come. We got a lot of singing. There's a lot of food to fry. Food? Okay. So the bum came to the temple. So one day what happened? One day, this bum was, he came to the temple. Then suddenly he came and knocked the temple. Dum, dum, dum. And they opened the door. Said, oh my God, who are you? Said, food. I said, what food? Food, give me food. Hungry. Said, okay. Then Indra Yamuna Maharaj, at that time was Prabhu, so said, get him some prasadam and just ask him to go away. And after that, he said, how do you know this place? Then he showed the invitation. And look at the Mataji. You gave to everybody? Yes, Prabhu, I gave to everybody. Oh no, you gave to the bum. Okay. So gave prasad, asked him to go away. Then one day that after some time, and one day they were like, that bum always come and terrorize the temple. Always come around, dum. Food. So they give prasadam and he goes. So like that, then one day Prabhupada came. So when Prabhupada came, after this morning prayer and everything, Prabhupada and the disciples start to go for a walk. Okay? He start to go for a walk. And when walking, they start to realize on the way, that means near the temple, there's a bush and there was a paper, and this guy, the bum, was actually staying there. Every day coming there, eat food and stay there. So when he came, suddenly when he came, Prabhupada, he came and like want to approach Prabhupada. Imagine a wild guy suddenly came and approached Prabhupada. When he saw that, immediately everybody stopped him and they pushed him aside. Go away, get out. Imagine Prabhupada, such an old man, right? Very elderly person, very fragile. And suddenly this guy, wild guy, coming and attack. So just pushed him away. You don't know much, very tall, 6 footer, 7 footer. Pushed him away, go. And they went. After they went for a walk, when they came back, they got a shock to see the temple door was open. They say, oh my God, because the pujari will be alone preparing the deity, and the temple door was open to say, oh, finished. Somebody came to rob. When they went into the temple, they were so shocked. They panicked. What happened? Suddenly, this bum straightaway came and rushed and fell and hold Prabhupada's feet. He held his feet. And everybody got a shock. They start to whack him. They start to pull him. And Prabhupada says, stop. Then the guy, Prabhupada. You know what Prabhupada did? He put his hand on his forehead, on his head. Don't worry, my boy. Don't worry. You'll be all right. Don't worry. Okay? Everything will be all right. Just all right. Everybody got a shock. No one has that opportunity, Prabhupada putting their hand on their forehead. And he was drunk. He just put the hand on his forehead. He said, please, don't worry, everything. You'll be okay. Then, after that, Prabhupada left. When he left, what happened to this guy? They cannot chase him out. Because Prabhupada have blessed him. Prabhupada says, it's okay, my son, it's okay, my boy. So because Prabhupada used the word my boy, they have no heart to chase him away. So they say, okay, now get him a shave. They went and shaved him. They had inches of dirt, so they brushed and everything clean. He came back, and after they tie the dhoti, it looks like a diaper, big diaper. So he had a name of Pink Pen or something like that. Okay, what happened to him? Okay, now when he always stay in the temple, he always clean the temple. He always clean and wash the temple. They just do this menial job. One day when they all wanted to go for Sankirtan to distribute books, okay, they all got ready. They all prepared the van. And they all about to go. Suddenly, this guy, Pink Pen, will he jump into the van. Don't want to get down. They say, no, you go, don't come, because he's afraid, because they have to do book distribution. When the police come, they have to run away. You know, it's so like, they say, go away, go away. He said, no, 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 no. He refused to go. In that refusal, then suddenly they have no choice. They say, never mind, don't worry, we go there. When he start to see the crowd, he'll be scared, he'll run away. Don't worry, just take him. So when there, at the car park, they all got down. They all, first thing, you know what the brahmacharis will do? They'll cook their breakfast. They cook the breakfast, eat, then only they go for book distribution. So while they got down everything, they're preparing the breakfast. Suddenly they saw where this guy disappeared. They said, no, no, he should have scared and run away. Don't worry, he ran away. Then suddenly, look, what is happening? When he looked, you know what this guy did? He took all the books and went and started distributing them. He couldn't talk. He talked like he couldn't talk because he's heavy on drugs. And he saw, oh my God, he's going to spoil everything. He said, we better get right. They say, no, look. He saw a lady giving 100 euro. I said, what? And imagine 1970s, 100 euro is huge money. What? They start to see. And after that, they were just dumbfounded. And after that, he came back with money, but all the books sold. He just came hungry, food. He took the food and he asked, what actually you told them? What actually you told them? Pig pen. They call pig pen. Pig pen. What did you tell them, pig pen? What did you tell them? Papa, save me. Papa, save me. That is mantra. What is the mantra? Prabhupada, save me. Papa, save me. Papa, save me. After that, he took the balance. After he eat, you know, he can eat like a baby. And he took all the other books, he started to distribute. And they were amazed. After some time, his brain started to get cleared. He became such a fantastic, he's the first top book distributor in Europe and North America. But of course, in Europe, he's one of the top distributors. He takes tons of books and he distributes everything. And eventually, after a year, Prabhupada came and Prabhupada actually initiated him. Can you imagine that? And he get what Asutosh Das or something like that. But of course, eventually he passed away. In 1990s or early 2000, he passed away out of cancer. So anyway, it doesn't matter. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, imagine the vision that what Arjuna should have seen in the future. The Hare Krishna revolution. Right? Anybody from any background, you can be the terrible sinner. Remember that day we spoke about it, right? If a person surrenders to him, they can easily cross the ocean of ignorance, ocean of nations. You can cross. Even you can be the sinner, Papa. That means you can be a supremely sinner. So what are the sins that we discussed? Abortion, killing a cow, destroying all these, such a horrible sin. Even you can be that, but you can cross. And it's proven by Srila Prabhupada. So this is what he's saying. And also he might have seen the coronavirus came. Now the preaching technique all changed. No more sitting in the temple in a Vyasasana, but all sit in front of the computer and listen to the class. Who knows? Arjuna might have seen this situation also. Okay. All right. So this is what clear all drawings. Okay. Now. Okay. Now let's look at. Okay. Now let's see what actually Arjuna says. Okay. So what did Arjuna saw? Let's look. Aneka Vaktra Nayanam. Aneka Adbhuta Darshanam. Aneka means variety. You know, we hear about Aneka Clinic, Aneka Jasaramai, Aneka Shopping Center, Aneka. In Malay also called Aneka means varieties. So Aneka Vaktra Nayanam, Aneka Adbhuta Darshanam, Aneka Divya Baranam, Divya Nekodyata Yuddham, Divya Malyambara Dharan, Divya Gandha Nulepanam, Sarvascharya Mayang Devam, Ananta Vishvato Mukham. Arjuna saw in the universal form, unlimited mouths, unlimited eyes, unlimited wonderful vision. The form was decorated with many celestial ornaments and bore many divine upraised weapons. He wore celestial garlands and garments. Okay, all the things so beautifully, okay? And many divine scents were smeared over his body. So many beautiful fragrance. All was wondrous, brilliant, unlimited, and all expanding. So you start to see all the auspicious things. Then, 12 and 13, it says, Divi Surya Sahasrasya, Sahasra means 1,000. So Divi Surya Sahas. So Divi means, that means Divi means the divyam or the effulgent. Surya, you know lah, Surya means sun. Divi Surya Sahasrasya Bhavet Yuga Pat Uttila Yadeba Sadrishi Sashat Basas Tasya Mahatmana Tatraikastang Jagat Krishnam Pravibhaktam Anekada Apashyat Deva Devasya Sharire Pandavastada. Let's see what it says. If hundreds of thousands of suns were rise together, what? Divi Surya Sahasras. That means if hundreds of thousands of suns were to rise at once in the sky, imagine one sun itself, we cannot tahan. Now Arjuna is telling, if hundreds of thousands of suns come up at the same time, rise at the same time, their radiance might resemble the effulgence of the Supreme Person in that universal form. So in that universal form, the effulgence was super bright. At that time, Arjuna could see in the universal form the Lord, the unlimited expansion of the universe situated in one place, although divided into many, many thousands. So there you start to see all the universes sitting in one place. From him, the pores, the bubbles, everything. He saw everything. Okay. So then, why these things like that? Arjuna Vacha. Pashyami devang stava devadehi sarvang stata bhuta vishesha sangan brahmanang ishang kamalasanastam rishim chasaryan ugarang chadivyan. So now Arjuna says, my dear Lord Krishna, I see assembled in your body all the demigods, all the devas, in various other living entities. I see Brahma sitting on the lotus flower, as well as Lord Shiva, and the sages and divine serpents. In 23, Krishna, I see, Rupam Mahate Bahuvaktra Netrang Mahabaho Bahu Bahurupadam Bahudaram Bahudangsra Karalam Dristva Loka Pravatitastatayam. O mighty armed one, all the planets with their demigods are disturbed at seeing your great form. Right? With its many faces, eyes, arms, thighs, legs, bellies, and your many terrible teeth. And as they are disturbed, so am I. So at that form, because you have taken such a huge universal form, okay, all the planets, okay, all the planets, every planet has a personality, like this planet Earth, Bhumi. So it's ruled by Bhumi Devi, Bhudevi. Okay, so there's a planet called Surya, Sun. So it's ruled by Surya Deva. When you look at the moon, Chandra is ruled by Chandra Deva, the demigod called Chandra. Then there's a Saturn. Okay, Saturn means Shani, the place ruled by Shani Deva. So like that, every planet have every personality. So seeing all these forms, Arjuna saw that all the demigods, all the devas were shaken. They are so disturbed seeing this form. Then after that, Arjuna says, so do I. Even I am also disturbed. So now Arjuna starts to have kind of fear. 24. Navam sparsham ditam aneka varnam yatanam dipta vishala netram dristva hi tvang pravya titantar atma dhritim na vindami shaman cha Vishnu. So all pervading Vishnu, seeing you with your many radiant color, touching the sky, your gaping mouth, your mouth is so huge, gaping mouths, and your great glowing eyes, my mind is perturbed. That means my mind is disturbed by fear. I can no longer maintain my steadiness or equilibrium of the mind. Maybe when I see the mouth open, with the eyes bright open, so bright, Arjuna says, I can't take it anymore. My mind is disturbed. I cannot maintain my steady. I feel like fainting. Our equilibrium mind, I can't think straight. 26. Ami cha tvang dartarastrasya putra. Sorry. Ami cha tvang dartarastrasya putra. Sarve sahaiva vanipala sangai. Bhishmo drona suta putra stata so sahas madhi yair apiyoda mukhe. Vatrani te tvaramana vishanti. Dangstra karalani bhayanakani. Kechit vilakna dashanantaresu. Sadirshyanti churni tair uttamangai. What Krishna says now. What Arjuna says. Now he saw something which is even more ghastly, even more scary. He's so worried. He said, all the sons of Dhritarashtra got 100 sons, and all the allied kings, including Bhishma, the grandfather that he thinks that he doesn't want to fight. Dronacharya, his guru. Karna. Later he found out that he's his brother, own brother. Such a great king. Karna is capable of defeating Arjuna. That he's that powerful, Karna. And after that, he's not only that, he said, and our chief soldiers, that means his own soldier, Pandava soldiers, all the soldiers were standing right behind him to fight against Kaurava, are rushing into your fearful mouth. They are all rushing into what? Into the mouth, the gaping mouth. It's open. Everybody start to see, all were like all rushing into the mouth. And you know what? He rushed into the mouth, and what the form doing? Chewing them. Ghastly form. So that means all are rushing into your fearful mouth. Why? Because he's chewing. All getting bitten. Bite. Chewed. And he saw something even worse. I see some. And some I see trapped with head smashed between your teeth. So sometimes when they think the head hung with the helmet, and the head got crushed into pieces because the thing chokes and all the blood start oozing. Horrifying. He saw the ghastly and gory death of all the soldiers that this thing, all rushing into the mouth. And that form is simply chewing. And all the things, all the head get beaten, some stuck between the teeth, some stuck, the body is pierced, cut into half, severed, head severed, and all these kind of things. And he's so worried. Then, after that, then Arjuna start to shake. Now he's in great fear. Now he prayed. Akyahi meko bhavan ugra rupo namostu te deva vara prasida vinyatum ichchami bhavantum adyam nahi prajanami tava pravirtim. Akyahi meko bhavan. Bhavan means place. Ugra Rupo. Ugra means, like just now we say Ugra Rupa. What is the form? The Ugra Narasimha. Ugra means the 11th, the most ghastliest form. Right? The mantra that what we say? Ugram Viram. Ugram Viram Mahavishnu. Ugra. Very simple. And Namostute. I pay my obeisances, my namaskaram, namaste. Deva Vara Prasida. Vinyatum Ichanti Bhavantum Adyam. Nahi prajanami tava pravirtim. O Lord of the Lords, so fierce of form, please tell who you are. Now Arjuna is shaking. I offer my obeisances unto you. Please be gracious to me. You are the primal Lord. I want to know about you, for I do not know what your mission is. Yes, now Arjuna was telling, yes, you are my friend, you are this, you are my devotee, you come to me. Then he said, yes, I heard about what Narada said, what Asita says, what Devala says, what Rishi said, that you are the supreme person. Now you are yourself telling me I'm so happy and all blah, 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 all these kind of conversation. But now Arjuna start to shake. Say, who are you? What a form. I have not seen such a gory, ghastly, fierce form. I pay my respect, my obeisance to you. Please be merciful to me. I want to know who you are. Why you are here? What is your mission? Because he thought that he's with him, okay, we can, but now he start to see the fact. Now, first the fact, he start to worry that all the other side of the members, which is family member, going to die. And now he start to see his own man also going to die. Finish. The people that stand there just for his sake also going to get killed. Arjuna, shaken. Sri Bhagavan Vacha 1132. This is very important. Kaloshmi Lokashaya Krit Pravirdo. Kaloshmi Lokashaya Krit Pravirdo. Lokan Samahartum Iha Pravirta. Rittepi Tvangna Bhavishyanti Sarve. Ye Vastita Pratyanikeshu Yodaha. Sri Bhagavan Vacha. Kalosmi Loka Shayakrit Pravirdo. Lokan Samahartum Iha Pravirtaha. Rittepi Tvangna Bhavishanti Sarve. Yevastita Pratyani Keshu Yodaha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead says, Time I am. I am the time, the great destroyer of the world. Kalosmi. Kalosmi means I am. Asmi means I am. Kalo means time. Time I am, the great destroyer of the worlds. And I have come here to destroy all people. Krishna says, I am here to destroy everybody, with the exception of you, Pandava. Without you and your brothers, I'll escape. Others all die. All the soldiers on both sides, there and here, will be slain. Krishna says. Then 33. Tasmat tvang uttistaya sholabasva jitva shatrun bhungshva rajyang samriddham mayai vaite nihata purvam eva nimitta matrang bhavasavya sachin. Therefore, get up, prepare to fight and win glory. Conquer your enemies and enjoy the flourishing kingdom. They are already put to death by my arrangement. And you, O Sabyasachi, can be but an instrument in the fight. Imagine. If you study Bhagavad Gita, if you really study so much religiously, imagine the oomph that Krishna gave you. How scary. People tremble if you really get into the spirit. Therefore, get up. So much of commitment. Prepare to fight and win glory. Conquer your enemies and enjoy a flourishing kingdom. They are already put to death by my arrangement. And you, Sabyasachi, can be but an instrument in the fight. 41-42. Saketi matva prasabam yaduktang he Krishna he Yadavo he Shaketi ajanata mahimanam tavedam maya pramadat pranayena vapi. Saketi matva prasabam yaduktang he Krishna he Yadava he Saketi Ajanata mahimananta vedam maya pramadat pranayena vapi yachavahasartam asat kritosi viharasai shayyasana bhojaneshu ekotavapyachuta tat samaksham chuta tat samaksham Tatshamaye twang aham aprameyam. Saketi, my friend. Hey Krishna, hey Yadava. Oh, my friend Saketi, my friend Saka. Saka means friend, good friend. Okay, now when you look at this word here, Vihara Sabhyasana Bhojanesu, that means eating together. So let's look at this verse. Thinking of you as my friend, I have rashly addressed you, oh Krishna. Oh Yadava, oh my friend, oh Saketi, not knowing your glories, please forgive me whatever I may have done in madness or in love. I have dishonored you many times, jesting as we relaxed, lay on the same bed and sat and ate together, sometimes alone and sometimes in front of many friends. Sometimes alone or sometimes in front of many friends, he also like criticize him or fight. So, oh, infallible one, please excuse me for all those offenses. Krishna is asking, Arjuna is asking for forgiveness. 45. Adrista. Okay. Adrishta Purvang. Let me see here. Is it what I think? Okay. Adrishta means surprising. Adristam, or something which I have not seen. Adrishta Purvang Vishitosmi Drishva Vayena cha pravyatitang mano me Tad eva me darshaya deva rupam prasida devesha jagannivasa. After seeing this universal form, which I've never seen before, I'm gladdened, but at the same time, my mind is disturbed with fear. Therefore, please bestow your grace upon me and reveal again your form as the personality of Godhead, the Lord of the Lords, the abode of the universe. He wants to see back his original form. Right? So, in revision, in 51, what happened? He says, when Arjuna thus saw Krishna in his original form, he said, "Oh Janardana, seeing this human-like form so very beautiful, I am now composed in mind and I am restored to my original nature." That means, after he started to see the form of Krishna and this thing, so what happened? Arjuna, the situation will happen, you read through. First, from that universal form, he comes to the four-handed form of Krishna as Maha Vishnu. And from the four-handed form, then he come back to his two-handed form, the original form as Krishna. Okay. So now, after seeing that, Arjuna is telling, my mind is composed and I am restored in my original form. I feel better now. 54. Bhaktya tvananyaya shakya aham evang vidorjuna nyatum drashtum cha tatvena pravestum cha parantapa. My dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotional service can I be understood. How? Undivided devotional service. Standing before you and can thus be seen directly. Only in this way you can enter into mysteries of my understanding. Mat karma krinmat paramo mat bhakta sangha varjita nirvaira sarva bhuteshu yasa mam eti pandava. My dear Arjuna, he who engage in my pure devotional service, free from contamination of fruitive activities and mental speculation. He who works for me, who makes me the supreme goal of his life, and who is friendly to every living being, is certainly come to me. That's a promise that Krishna is saying. What are the things we need to do? We need to engage in pure devotional service. How? What is a pure devotional service? By free from contamination. What is the contamination? Anger, lust, and attachment. We have studied that before, right? And fruitive activity, expectation, and mental speculation. That means don't think this is God, that is God. Follow the rules, follow that authority. And he works for me. Karma yoga, work for him, work for Krishna. So like what you're doing, I'm working for Krishna. Like that, work for Krishna. Be the book distributor. Be the person who can take the book at least. Just take someone. Just take one book and distribute at least one book a year. It's such a big thing for Krishna. Big thing for you. Right? Work for him. That means do direct service. At the same time, makes me supreme goal. That means we have a supreme goal and of his life. That means we know that we want to go back to Krishna. That's our supreme goal. Remember that he studied? The supreme goal is to go back home, back to Godhead. And who is friendly to every living being. That means once you start to become once you become purified in your mind, intelligent ego, you start to see everybody as a Krishna. That's what he said. The sober, the liberated devotee sees the Brahmana, gentle Brahmana, cow, Chandala, dog, everything on an equal vision. Because they know everything is Krishna. Okay, he becomes friendly to every living being. And what Krishna says, he certainly comes to. How to do it? Krishna says, I will bring the torch in the form of knowledge and remove the darkness of ignorance. So don't worry, just do it. How many times Krishna saw Virat Rupa? That means Virat Rupa means how many times Krishna showed his Vishwarupa, the universal form. How many times? Okay, first form you have seen by Mother Yashoda. When Krishna childhood pastime. Okay. Because after Krishna drinking milk, Krishna yawned. And Mother Yashoda saw his mouth, the whole sky, the higher planet system and everything. All right. Now, second universal form again saw by Mother Yashoda. When Krishna ate mud. Mannu sapruvaru. Okay, you've seen the movie or what? Something like that. He go and take the mud and eat, and the mother Yashoda, hey, what did you put in your mouth? Open the mouth. When you open the mouth, you start to see the entire creation. Okay, you start all moving and non-moving entities, everything is solved. Okay, of course, after that, Krishna made her forget. Now, what is that third partial universal form seen by who? Bhishma, Drona, Karna, Vidura, Sanjaya, and Dhritarashtra. They have seen the partial universal form. Where during the peace talk of Kaurava court after 13 years exile, after they came back from exile, when they all start to make fun of him, and Arjuna, Krishna will be very angry, and he start to show the universal form and seen by all these people. Okay, Duryodhana want to capture the imprisoned Krishna. He want to take Krishna and want to prison him. But Krishna manifests his innumerable arms. So that means, in other words, when you want to catch him and put him in the jail, that's it. He showed the form. In fact, his entire form looked like an erupting volcano. From his lightning-like body and vast array of demigods issued forth, including Brahma and his brow and Shiva on his breast. Indeed, his form displayed the essence of all entities, both great and small. Fire emanated from his mouth, and from the pores of his skin, he appeared like the rays of the sun. Despite seeing this, still they were not convinced. Can you imagine? Now, another universal form is seen by Arjuna, Sanjaya, demigods, and sages from other planets. Just before the start of the war. That means the form that we are seeing. Arjuna requests for the universal form. What was seen? Expanding mouth, arms, legs, and all these things. All right. So then he saw that everybody rushing into the mouth and getting crushed between the teeth. Okay. Then after that, the sage Uttanka. All right. So that means when after the war, Krishna returning Dwaraka to meet sage and inform about the war. So the sage Uttanka was angered. Krishna did not stop the war and threatened to curse Krishna. He was angry. He said, you should have stopped the war, not fight. But what was seen? So when that time, then Krishna show his what they call the universal form. He saw that same vision of Krishna had previously shown to Arjuna, expanding mouth, legs, and everything. All right. And all this he sees in Canto 14, chapter 54, text 4 of Mahabharata. Okay. And another form seen in sixth universal form seen by Bali Maharaj, Sukracharya, and others, when Lord took the form of Vamana avatar and asked for 3 pieces of land. And with the 3 pieces of land, he conquered the entire creation. And the 7th universal form seen by Advaita Acharya, when Lord took Chaitanya Mahaprabhu avatar 500 years back. So Advaita Prabhu, okay, one of that Panchatattva, he requests to show that form. And Lord Chaitanya showed that form to Advaita Acharya. And who the 8th person seeing that form now? You as a devotee, you are studying it, so you can visualize it. So Krishna indirectly is also showing that universal form to you. And what is the reason? Why Advaita Acharya all wanted to see the universal? So they can be very convinced the supremacy and the superiority of Lord Sri Krishna. So please read chapter 11. Very word by word, and you start to enjoy it. Okay. 11:36. Arjuna said, O master of the senses, the world becomes joyful upon hearing your name, and thus everyone becomes attached to you. Can you imagine in 36 what Krishna saw? Arjuna, he saw the world become joyful upon hearing your name. The world. He didn't say Bharat, he didn't say Delhi, he didn't say Madras. He said the whole world. Imagine he saw that vision. Arjuna actually saw that vision. That the whole world becomes joyful upon hearing your name, and thus everyone becomes attached to you. Look at this, the whole world, like just now I said the story of this drug addict, the story about this the what they call the cannibal who loves to eat the eyeball. They all has become a pure devotee, and they become so excited, they're dancing, and all the sin, all the karma will fly away. In one of the pasuram of this Ramanujacharya, I forgot that verse. Anyway, I'll have to get back the verse. I can recall, but I'm not sure which verse. And at one moment, Ramanujacharya started laughing. Ha ha ha! He started laughing. He started asking, why are you laughing? Soon in the future, there's a Vaishnava group will start to appear. All right. In this Vaishnava group, they will wear the tilak, which is so tiny. They don't wear the big tilak. They wear the all. If you see all the Sampradaya, they wear a huge tilak. Only we Gaudiya Vaishnava, we wear the small tilak. And they go to the street and they going to sing the Harinam, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And because of these, looks like Yamaraj has no work. And he started laughing. Looks like Yamaraj got nothing to do. He has no work. Predicted. So many people have predicted. And in Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna saw with his own eyes. Oh, master of senses means what? Hrishikesha. Why Arjuna called master of senses? Why can't he just call Hey Krishna? Oh Krishna. Oh Bhagavan. All the while Bhagavan and Krishna, right? But why here Hrishikesha? Why call master of senses? Because all the senses will be very joyful. That means we are just going to practice to please the Hrishikesha, the master of senses. The whole world going to be joyful hearing your name, and thus everyone becomes attached to you. So all these wonderful things are mentioned in detail in Srimad Bhagavatam. Now the Bhadra Purnima campaign is on. If at all, if you need a Bhagavatam, do contact me. All right, and I can get it for you very cheap. Okay, compared to outside. Anyway, so the most important is Bhagavad Gita, because I always advocate Bhagavad Gita. But this is the old slide. Of course, don't worry about the slide. This Bhagavad Gita, one set of Japa Mala, chanting bag and beads, and along with one small mini altar, all come up with only 50 ringgit, including shipping charges. I think CS Prabhu just called me today and he has messaged me. He says he's already received. The another girl, Maha Vaishnavi, I have not got any reply from her yet. So anyway, if you need a book, please tell me. If you can't afford it, also please tell me. There's some books that have been donated. I can send to you for free of charge. Okay, but of course you have to promise me you're going to read that book. All right. So with that, and also please be the person who go and speak about it and encourage everyone around you in your neighborhood, in your locality, the people that you influence. Tell them to take Bhagavad Gita as their lifestyle and beautiful life. Hare Krishna. So you have any questions, any comment? Let's discuss on the questions and comment. 12 people like it.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Oh, Hare Krishna.
Dhanyavad. This Bhagavad Gita, this Bhagavad Gita verse 1136. That means Arjuna witnessed the Sankirtan.
Yes.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, that's the thing. The verse sounds like this, Arjuna vacha stane hrishikesha tava prakirtya jagat prahristyatya anurajyate cha rakshamshi bitani disho dravanti sarve namashanti cha siddha sangaha. So let's look at the word by word translation. Arjuna vacha, Arjuna said, stane, rightly, Rishikesha, the master of senses, tava, your, prakritya, by the glories, jagat, the entire world, praharstya, prahrishyati, is rejoicing, anu rajyate, is becoming attached, cha, and rakshami, the demons, bitani, out of fear, disha, in all direction. That means all the demons and dishas all running out of all the direction. Dravanti, are fleeing, sarve, all. Namashyanti, are offering respect. Cha, also Siddha Sangha, the perfect human being. So it says that Arjuna says, O master of the senses, the world becomes joyful upon hearing your names, and thus everyone become attached to you. Although the perfected beings offer you their respectful homage, the demons are afraid and they will flee here and there. All these rightly done. Okay.
Haribol.
Very interesting. Eh? So we are in the right place. That's why Krishna says, don't doubt it. Any other questions? Any comment? Okay. Another thing, there's a small request. I can't do tomorrow morning program again because my son is having a very severe ear infection and he need to be admitted. He's supposed to be admitted today, but of course I have this class, so I can't. I asked them, can I do it tomorrow morning? So the doctor says, okay. So tomorrow morning he'll be admitted in the hospital and I have to go and do it. So I'm afraid that I can't do morning class. Okay, please forgive me for that. And we will do the evening class. So tomorrow will be chapter 12, evening, chapter 12, Bhagavad Gita. So we do in the evening. So those Mataji, like I think Elinda and some of you are coming for the morning program. Kindly forgive me and please join me for evening class because my son is having I think infection. He'll be admitted for under ENT. I think 2 or 3 days. All right, they say by Friday. I think should be by Friday. Okay. But of course, Thursday evening we don't have a class because we have Namahat program. Okay, I got Namahat program here. Of course, that program so I cannot cancel because the people are coming there for transformation and people are like severely stressed. Anyway, so this is a nice commitment I've taken. I have to like look into it. Okay, so most likely for the next few days, I'll keep you updated. If it's okay, if he can stand by himself, he can see. I mean, of course, he's already a 13-year-old boy. He can be alone in the hospital. If it's all okay, then we will resume that classes, morning class from that's for Thursday morning. Okay, tomorrow Wednesday. So tomorrow morning I need to I have to be there at 8:30 to go through the admission procedure. Okay, because if I have to cancel again this, because this morning I never thought about this, my morning appointment, my medical appointment. It's a 6 months once appointment. When I said today is auspicious day, when I saw the 12th August, I said, oh my God, something on. Then I realized, oh my God, I've got an appointment. So this morning I went for my medical checkup. Then later he's having a very severe infection of the ears. So then I said, try to tolerate it. We'll admit you tomorrow morning. So for that reason, so I can't make it tomorrow morning. But evening, the class resume as usual. Okay. So till then, so if there's any question, there's no question, we can end the session. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So since there's no question, thank you so much for your time. If I've said anything wrong or out of excitement, because this was really exciting for me, because I feel I'm in the right place. I'm not sentimental. Right? There's a lot of people are sentimentalists. God did that to me. I prayed that God remove the tumor, so I start to create this kind of. We are not sentimentalists, but we are what they call. We are so excited that that we are actually in the right place. Yes, Mr. Chong.
I think despite all these things you have to face, and this today is very dramatic. You are doing really move the whole picture, the scene.
Oh, the scene. No, it's very exciting actually.
Very dramatic. Very,
I mean,
thank you.
Okay. Because
It's
I love it so much. Because this is how I read. See, when I read in such a way, I do not just simply read what happened, So, excuse me. So I don't like to read like, yeah, I know. So I like to like go into that character. And I start to imagine what character. But when you really go deep into that character, I tell you, Prabhu, so easy. Especially chapter 1. Arjuna will be telling, take the thing and go in front with authority. And suddenly when they start to see them, shocked. Then after that, lamentation. Then confusion. Right? Then puzzle. When Krishna, yeah. They say, please, can you tell me which is which now? Right? Please tell me decisively what I should follow. Please tell me, make a decision and tell me. So this kind of puzzle, question, and slowly. Then comes chapter 7. Krishna starts to say this. Oh, really? Then after that, chapter 8, this. Chapter 9, that. Then what happened? Oh, actually you are God, Bhagavan. I heard about you from everybody. Like surprise. The element of surprise comes in. Oh, actually you are God. Oh my God, I didn't know that. Oh, people are telling, but now you're telling, wow, I'm so happy. Then after that, what is next? They say, but anyway, can I see your creation? Because you're telling about the creation, how you came, how you went into this thing. You went into that Karna ocean, from your bubble body, everything came out. Something happened. Can I see? Usually we also like to do that, right? When you see someone, can you do some magic and show me or not? Can I see? Okay, I'll show it to you. But you must have a divine eyes, And he saw the divine eyes and he got a shock again. I say, my God, who are you actually? And now it's a sentiment of fear. And he started to ask forgiveness. I thought, hey, you're my friend. It's so close, buddy. we sleep together, we walk together, we fight. In front of everyone, I did humiliated you. You know, I've done all these things. Oh, please forgive me, Krishna, please forgive me. This awe and reverence are coming in. All right. So after the awe and reverence, okay, now this chapter is basically like awe and reverence. Now you go to chapter 13. Tomorrow, chapter 13, we're going to speak about nature, enjoyer, and the consciousness. Okay. So, sorry. Tomorrow, chapter 12 is the ultimate chapter called devotional service. So this devotional service is the final hidden chapter in Bhagavad Gita, the sixth chapter in between. All right, the devotional service, Bhakti Yoga. Pure devotional service to Lord Krishna is the highest and most expedient means of attaining pure love for Krishna, which is the highest end of original existence. Those who follow the supreme path develop divine qualities. Okay, so tomorrow is going to be the highlight, the ultimate secret. What is devotional service all about is going to be revealed tomorrow. Then after that, we're going to go to the chapter 13, which is starting the what they call the expansion of what the secret that you learn in the middle chapter is the 13 onwards. You start to read. Okay, like nature, enjoy, and consciousness. Then after that, we're going to study about 3 modes of material nature. Okay. Then after that, we study about yoga, the supreme person, divine and demonic nature. What is divine and what is demonic? It's all like information. How you can identify whether people are good or bad, how to identify them, you see. But the middle 6 is the most sacred and secret. So thank you, Prabhu. Actually, I really love this. The way very interesting.
It's great because you put us I'm supposed to be very tired today, but I everything was energized.
Yeah,
Thank
honestly,
you.
I've been running around anyway.
Yeah.
But happy ending. End the day in spiritual bliss and go to bed in so much of happiness, you know. And I'd like to share with you, I'm a hypertension patient. Well, I've got hypertension. And today, went for a medical checkup, and the doctor says, my hypertension is 118/80. I say, wow, looks like you don't have hypertension. You know, wow, okay, huh? I say, table lah, mungkin the machine should wrong. Ini mesti salam niya. My pressure is always 130, 140/90 or something like that. How come the thing became 118/80? I cannot believe it. I said, okay, test again. Hey, then went to that another place. They got another big one, no? They test. It is 118. Oh, what is the secret? Then I was thinking in my head, maybe every day study Bhagavad Gita make you so happy and peaceful. You don't get stressed out. Or maybe, I don't know, I'm speculating. See, speculation again. Anyway, whatever it is, it can be also some reason in between. Anyway, whatever said and done. Okay, thank you so much. Vancha kalpaturubhyascha kripa sindhubhyevacha paditanam pavinebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Hare Krishna. Good night. Have a beautiful day. Hare Bol.
Good night. Good night.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Good night. We enjoyed it.
Happy.